like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week.
Sometimes you are just walking along, minding your own business, and you suddenly notice something that looks like a real-life glitch. Thankfully, these people had their cameras and could capture the glitch in the Matrix. Honestly, these glitches have us questioning whether Earth is real, if everyone we know is just computer characters, and if our whole life has been a lie. See for yourself. Number 10. Breathing forest. This viral recording of the ground heaving up and down was taken in the Quebec province of Canada in 2018. If you look closely enough, you'd surely see the terra firma that breathes like a human heart. This strange occurrence had many people talking about forest spirits and giant turtles. However, many experienced arborists have unanimously agreed that it's only a question of pull and push. As it seems, this is one of the roots of a tree and the firm soil during a strong storm. They even gave convincing footage of a similar event that occurred in Finland in 2011. But here's the question. What if the original programmers of our world made a mistake by copying a line of code meant for a heartbeat onto another meant for the ground? Just look at the scenario. A creepy, almost unexplainable event happened not long after a video from the past popped up to help us rationalize it? Quite weird, isn't it? But in truth, we can't rule out the possibility of an extraterrestrial force at play. Perhaps this is one of those times where our simulators tried to cover up the glitch in the never-ending matrix that they put us in. Think about it. Number 9. Dog attack. Do you still believe that the breathing land in Quebec is nothing but mundane itself? Well, how about dogs eating off a car part? That's just not eerie, it's quite alarming. It was a stressful night in 2016 for Mr. Semakar, a mechanic in Turkey, when he decided to park one of his cars in front of his shop and went home with another. And to his utmost wonderment, he met his car banged up the next morning. Without much ado, he notified the police department. After much investigation, the CCTV camera close by revealed that any man didn't do the damage to his car, but by 8 stray dogs. The dogs were seen tearing off the front part of his Toyota Corolla like some sort of fresh chicken meat. The local veterinarians in the area proposed that the dogs were probably avenging the death of their friend hit by a similar car, or they were probably looking for a cat under the vehicle. But here we are, unconvinced. From our view, we say that the Matrix slipped that night. Our programmer on duty must have overlapped the codes of a car with that of dog food. It's entirely possible, especially if we dwell in the Matrix. Number 8. The magical helicopter. When we first got a glimpse of this video of a helicopter suspended in the air with stationary rotors, we thought it was one of those low-budget animated cartoons. But we were astounded when we found out it was genuinely caught on tape. The recording came as proof when a YouTuber named Chris claimed that he saw a strange whirlybird. This helicopter took off just like magic, while its blades were apparently motionless. Now that's attention-seeking, especially with the current trend about humans living in a simulation. Photography experts from How Stuff Works, a website that short-circuits conspiracy theories, explained that the phenomenon was actually an optical illusion, one that happens when a shutter of a camera moves at the same speed as a chopper's steering mechanism. Although we know that helicopter blades can appear invisible to the eye when it's at a very high speed, and we might have understood this one too, but is that truly what happened? Or is it evidence that we live in a video game and we don't even know it? What do you think? Number 7. Ghost car. We love video games, so we hate when people start blaming them for every wrongdoing on Earth. However, the following video shows that some people should stop playing GTA or not take it as a guideline for real life. A few years back, a live dashcam video went viral on the internet. The video was of a police chase in Garden City, Georgia, that has been dubbed the ghost car. In the video, officers can be seen attempting to pull over a white vehicle that is driving in a crazy way. The police follow the car for a while, and then all of a sudden, the driver makes a U-turn. The car moves off the highway, hits a dirt road, and comes to a dead end. It then moves to the left and disappears behind a chain-link fence. The driver was never caught, and it was recorded that the area beyond the fence didn't have any roads either. After examining the footage, many people have commented that the car traveled under the fence. However, this doesn't explain what happened to the driver and why the police ended the pursuit. After the area was searched, the officers recovered the video and were shocked. To date, the original Garden City surveillance video continues to baffle watchers. Maybe the car glitched out of existence. Who knows? Number 6. Dancing manhole cover. This manhole cover is something that might need an exorcism. Star Tribune reporter Andy Mannix witnessed the phenomenon while walking around downtown Minneapolis during a July storm and tweeted a mystifying video of the hyperactive manhole covers. But what causes it? Manhole covers are extremely heavy, so just air shouldn't be able to lift them up and make them dance like that. Responses to the tweet suggested possible causes such as Oscar the Grouch, the clown from It, or perhaps the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles having a party. Many believed that there was some glitch in the Matrix here and Earth's programmers were just having an issue with their code. Maybe trouble with the compiler or something. That is pretty crazy though. Number 5. Splitting sea. Sometimes glitches happen on a pretty large scale that it's hard not to stop and wonder what's going on with this world, just like this picture. It looks like the sea is glitching big time here. It's literally parting like Jesus himself is in the vicinity. However, apparently, this is caused by two wave systems traveling in different directions due to a wind shift which creates cross swell. At least that's what the government wants us to think. If you ask us, it's about time we believe we're just living in some simulation and everything is just not real. Number 4. Daniel Radcliffe. We've all got a mate who looks like Daniel Radcliffe, or more specifically, we've all got a mate who looks like Harry Potter. So when Harry Daniel appeared on the Graham Norton show, the host took a bit of time out to show him some of his finest lookalikes from right across history. So when Harry Daniel appeared on the Graham Norton show, the host took some time to show him photos of lookalikes from history. Some of them are really uncanny, some of them are just people wearing round glasses. Daniel was quick to point out one thing though. Pretty much all of his lookalikes are women, which can't be too good for the ego of the former Hogwarts pupil. This isn't the first time Daniel has come face to face with former incarnations of himself. In fact, Graham has already pointed some out to him in the past, and when appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last year, he was again presented with many old women who looked like him. He told the host that he didn't know why he looked so much like a stern lady. We know, Daniel, it's the Matrix. It's glitching again, creating multiple Daniel Radcliffe throughout history. Number 2. Tree climbing goats of Morocco. When you travel the world, or at least used to before coronavirus took over the earth, you find all kinds of interesting animals doing unexpected things. There are all types of weird things happening in the wild, but this one will literally blow your mind away. Here we have tree climbing goats of Morocco. No, your ears aren't screwing with you. These goats actually climb trees. As a child, I used to do this a lot, but damn, these are some pretty cool goats. Why, you must be thinking, why in the hell would they climb so high? Obviously, for food. Their favorite kind of tree is argania. Their passion for the argan fruit has the goats learning to climb as high as 8 to 10 meters up into the branches to reach. The country's natural food source for animals can be meager, so the goats are pretty determined to get to this tasty dinner. The sight of them standing on the branches is really fascinating yet bizarre. It almost seems like something that would happen during a glitch in the Matrix. How else can you explain the goats breaking the laws of physics here? Number 1. The Mandela Effect. Now for the most common glitch we see in our daily lives. Some people claim to remember TV coverage of Nelson Mandela's death in the 1980s even though he died in 2013. Therefore, the Mandela Effect is supposedly proof that whoever is in charge of our simulation is changing the past. Or maybe there was something wrong with the code, and the whole universe glitch made some people remember Mandela dying in the 80s. Additional examples of this phenomenon include some remembering the name of the Berenstain Bears children book series being spelled as Bernstein, and others recalling a non-existent movie from the 90s called Shazam, starring the comedian Sinbad as a genie. So, have you ever experienced something that made you think you were living in a matrix? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.